The Swords of the Tomtes, created by Anonymous. The village sat quiet in morning's first light, with swords by each door to guard through the night. Tom lived there too, a boy strong and true, who polished his blade till it gleamed silver blue. "Our steel keeps us safe," the grown-ups would say, "from wolves and from bandits who'd steal us away." But lately strange sounds had been creeping around, soft chittering whispers, a scratching-like sound. The children heard footsteps when no one was there. They glimpsed tiny shadows that danced up the stairs. "I saw something out there," little Sarah would cry. "I saw a red cap and bright yellow eyes." Behind the old barn came a giggle, then three, and Tom thought he spotted them under the tree. But whenever he looked, there was nothing to see, just wind in the leaves of the old apple tree. Then one sunny morning they stepped into view, small creatures with caps of bright red for their hue. Their faces were round and their voices were sweet. They bowed very low when strangers they'd meet. "Hello there, good people. We're Tomtes, you see. We've traveled so far, we're as tired as can be. We've heard of your village, so peaceful and kind. But these swords that you carry, they trouble our mind. In lands where we've wandered, we've seen what steel brings. Brothers turn angry, and war follows kings. Those weapons you treasure, they turn souls to stone. They'll make your hearts heavy, they'll cut to the bone." The villagers shifted and looked at their feet. The Tomtes spoke darkness, but their voices seemed sweet. Tom gripped his sword tighter, but doubt crept inside. What if these frail folk were speaking what's right? Each day brought more whispers. "Put weapons away, choose kindness and peace. It's the only true way. See how we're tiny. We'd never bring harm. But swords make you scary, they give us alarm." Tom's neighbors felt shame for the steel they'd embraced. All laid down their swords at the town's meeting place. His best friend said, "Tom, can't you see we were wrong? Why wage this war when we've all moved along?" Tom stood there uncertain, his confidence shaken. "What if," he whispered, "we've all been mistaken? What if they're right, that our swords lead to strife?" So that very evening he changed his whole life. He took his bright sword, his companion so true, and laid it down slowly as they told him to do. All through the village the same story was told. The swords lay in piles, no one left to be bold. The Tomtes all gathered when midnight struck deep. They thought all the villagers were all fast asleep. But Tom heard them rustling, heard cartwheels that creaked, so carefully, quietly, outside he peeked. With grins sharp and wicked and eyes like bright flame, the Tomtes seized swords, claiming their game. They strapped on the weapons, they danced with delight, and Tom felt his stomach grow heavy with fright. At dawn they returned, not sweet anymore, with villagers' swords and with knock at each door. "Surprise!" called the Tomte, their voices now cold. "Your weapons are ours, their power we hold. You relinquished your power for words soft and sweet. Now you're useless, defenseless, your downfall complete. A village unarmed cannot stand on its own, so now you must serve us or we'll cut through your bones." Now, reader, you have heard how the liars deceive. With honey-sweet words we wish to believe. You've seen how sweet words can hide wicked lies, those villainous masks that veil trusting eyes. Being strong isn't cruel, it isn't unkind. It can save those you love and give peace of mind. But stories like this needn't end in despair, for they are just tales to teach you. Beware,